It sounds like the way that you approach business uses coffee as a way to
Yes.
solve so many social problems that the
Yes.
people who engage with your farm are
Yes.
susceptible to, but because they work for you, they are not exposed to the same problems.
Yes. And they have another skill.
Welcome to the Daily Coffee Pro by Map It Forward, friends. I'm your host, Lee Safar, and this is sadly our last episode. Yet again, I'm saying sadly our last episode, and I really mean it. I get to the end of these series and I'm like, but no. So, Anna, thank you for a brilliant 4 episodes and what I'm sure is going to be a brilliant 5th episode. Anna Vizcaino from Two Birds Coffee. Anna, we are talking about the challenges that coffee producers face in solving problems. And as you've demonstrated, we deal with issues with pricing as in the coffee industry, or you deal with issues as producers with pricing, with conservation, whether it be water or deforestation, with people. Solving problems with people is a problem. All of these things, labor, etc., etc. But coffee also solves problems. So
Yes.
what are the problems that coffee solves?
So many. So many. Um, you can actually do everything. You can actually solve a little bit of the water situation
Right.
by taking care of your springs, taking care of where the water after coffee goes to, after washing your coffee, what are you going to do with that water? So everything has a solution. You just have to be, I wish I was one in, I wish there were like, everybody should do it. But I wish there were more people around me doing it,
Right.
because we can actually do a conservation and taking care of the water and all that stuff. What I can do is take care of my springs, take care of where the water after washing goes, have a forest. You can have a forest in a coffee plantation. You can have that. It's doable.
Yeah.
And you have to absolutely respect your employees. You have to understand that without them, you are nobody. The farm gives food to and money to 40 families, and it's just me. Imagine what
Wow.
happens. It's unbelievable. I am responsible for them. I have a responsibility. They have a responsibility to me also, to the farm. But the farm has a responsibility to give them the respect and the dignity of a good job where they are treated the right way. The women feel safe. I have, out of the 25 employees, I have like 10 that are women, including my general manager is a woman.
Wow.
And my office manager is a woman. My accountant is a woman. I have and the rest of the employees, which are like 10, are women. They feel safe. They come to the farm happy. They are very young. They are in their 20s, and we can do that. I feel like the coffee production is, or the farm should be an example for people. It should be something like a park, like
Yeah.
I had an event at the farm celebrating. I married 2 people at the farm.
You had a wedding at the farm?
Yeah, but they've been together for 8 years, okay, and they have
Okay.
2 children.
Yeah.
And at some point, she couldn't use his health benefits.
Okay.
Because they are not married,
Right.
although they've been together for 8 years. And so I'm like, what are you guys waiting for? So we married them at the farm. So we had ice cream, and we had
nice.
super cool. And this little girl, like the groom's niece, around 10 years old, right?
Yeah.
And she turns around and tells Ronnie, she says, Tio, why haven't you brought me to this beautiful park ever?
Oh, wow.
I'm thinking, I cried a little bit there, okay?
Oh.
Of tears, because imagine that they don't have a park.
Yeah.
So they go to the farm and it's like, why didn't you bring me here before? This is a beautiful park. And I'm like,
Oh.
oh my God.
Oh,
You know,
wow.
well, that's what a farm is. A farm should be a place where people can go for a walk, feel safe, and work. Of course,
Yeah.
it gives people money. That's the business. I
It,
think that a coffee can solve a lot of problems. Coffee culture, including the roasters, people that sell the machines, everything.
yeah.
Is a beautiful. They are very alike. We
How?
think a lot alike. We are family oriented. That's what I feel when I go to an event. We are family oriented. Everything is around food.
Mm-hmm.
Most of them drink.
Mm-hmm.
They like their wine a certain way. They have the cocktail a certain way. And they love to talk about farming. They love to talk about the coffee, So it's a beautiful, beautiful culture, the coffee culture. I think we can do a lot.
I think you're right. And it sounds like what you're saying is that the farm produces so much opportunity for people if it's being run in the right way. Yeah. If these problems that exist are solved,
yes,
it kind of flourishes into a lot of success on all levels on the farm.
All levels of Guatemala, because, for example, my girls, I call them my girls, they never had a chance before, or the mothers never had a chance to drive a car, to learn how to drive a car.
Wow.
So so one of the things that I do is from the moment that they start working at the farm, 18, 19, I said, do you want to drive? Do you want to learn how to drive, right? Because what if they get married to somebody that lives in the city? So they go to the city and they don't have any skills, right? They drive, they can be Uber, they can be a driver for a person, they can go and shop for people.
They can take care of themselves.
They can take care of themselves. They can have another income doing that. So I'm trying my best for all the young people, men and women, to learn how to drive a car and have a driver's license, not drive without a driver's license. So it's little thing like that. It's not that hard to do. It's $200 per person, right? It's not that hard to do, but it gives them so much. Those $200, it just takes them to another
freedom.
level.
It's a whole other level. I mean, also, if something happens on the farm, let's say someone ends up needing to go to a hospital or something like that, everyone's able to get in a car and drive them somewhere.
Yes, exactly.
Wow.
That little gift.
Yeah.
Takes a woman and a man also, I'm not talking, but
it empowers them.
Yeah, it's an amazing $200.
This episode of the podcast is brought to you by Mappa Forward's first on-demand workshop, How to Become a Coffee Consultant, available now online for you to learn at your own pace with a certificate available upon completion. Click the link in the show notes to access today for just €50. It sounds like the way that you approach business uses coffee as a way to solve so many social problems that the people who engage with your farm are susceptible to, but because they work for you, they are not exposed to the same problems.
And they have another skill. I mean, the idea is that, for example, my general manager, if she gets to be as good as I think she's going to get to be, she can work anywhere. Like, she can actually go to a bigger farm or a factory. I don't know where, it's going to take, but I cannot say no to that. right? I don't want to keep her for me, you know. I think in 4 or 5 years, this girl is going to be an amazing woman. I know this. And let's say that somebody offers her an opportunity somewhere else. I'm going to be so proud. I'm going to say she started with me at the farm. The farm did this for her, right? That's the idea. At the end of the day, that's the idea, that everything that comes out of the farm is better than when they come in.
And these are the problems that coffee solves. Like, coffee is just a conduit for just solving all of these problems, whether it's at origin or whether it's at the consuming end. I have to say this. People that are listening to this are saying, when I grow up, I want to be Anna. And I want to say that the world is a better place because you're in it, and the world needs more Annas in the world. You're an incredible human. I'm honored to have a conversation with you, and I can't wait to meet you in person. I hope that you come to Dubai soon, or I come to Guatemala and we hang out. I think everybody who said to me, you have to talk to Anna, I'm officially saying you were all right. Pancho Diego, no offense, guys, but I should have been speaking to your mother first. This was really fantastic, and I can't thank you enough. I can't wait to have you back on the podcast. If people want to connect with Two Birds, where do they find you?
twobirds.coffee.
Perfect.
That's the best way, you know.
And we'll have links in the show notes for everybody. And if anyone does want to find out more about any of this stuff, usually people are very shy, you know. So I'm just encouraging people, don't be shy. If you want to ask Anna something, ask her. Reach out via social media or reach out via the website and just connect. This is a beautiful, beautiful family. I assure you, these are some of the best humans you're going to meet. So, Anna, I want to ask you a favor. Will you sign off this episode for us with peace, love, and peanut butter?
I don't think I can. I don't think you. I'm listening to you doing that. I'm like, how does she do that?
Peace. So peace, love, and peanut butter. Go
peace,
for it.
Love, peanut butter.
Have an amazing rest of your day, everyone. Thank you, Anna. Bye, everyone. Thanks, friends. If you enjoyed this video, here's what you should check out next. Consider supporting Map It Forward on Patreon, and be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell before you leave.